get the vertical stream going too. And then we're gonna play some chapter 4 today. Are we excited to see how sad another spirit is? Because each of these spirit stories have been tragic. Chapter 1, the little boy. That was sad. And then in chapter 2, like, what's that what it said? He was like was he an occult leader? By the sounds of it, I think he was like the occult leader, honestly. So maybe the second chapter wasn't as sad, like with Shimio. And then the third chapter was with that one was sad. We just played chapter 3 yesterday, and that one was sad. I did forget to take my vitamins. Should we do that? Let's do that real quick before I forget. Sometimes I take them during, like late in the day, and other times I take them early in the day. I actually don't have a set time I take them, just as long as I take them at some point during the day. It's usually all I try to do. I do have a lot of vitamins, though. But, you know, my thyroid doesn't work. And I seem to be, when you look at my blood work, all of these are low, non-existent, that sort of stuff. A couple more. Are you here for cuddles? Let's scoot back a little bit. Look at this cat. Here, I'm gonna scoot back a little bit more so I can bring my leg up. You gotta keep your claws in, okay? I'm wearing a sweater today. And I don't need you pulling the yarn, okay? You don't need to be pulling the yarn. Yeah. Are you my fur monster? Mm-hmm. He's such a good boy. I posted. It's really funny too. I should post it also on YouTube here. But I posted short form on TikTok and on Instagram. I think it's so weird. The ones that take off on TikTok don't do well on Instagram. Like, I guess it's different demographic, but it's so funny to see like the ones that take off on Instagram and the ones that take off on TikTok. TikTok though doesn't like me. It's Instagram that likes me the more. Honestly. So yeah. Are you a good boy? I love this kitty so much. We got a birthday today in the family. It's not his birthday though. It's not your birthday. There is a birthday today in the family, and my nephew called them, and so he's talking with them right now. I can't play the game with you like this. Hey, kitty, kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty. Meow, meow, hey, kitty, kitty. Have you played any good games lately? The game I've played lately has been just a couple games, honestly. Played Escape Memoirs with Melanie on Thursday. Those puzzles, some of them are really hard. Make your brain think. That light puzzle, oh, oh, oh. I almost, like, I got real close, and then I was like, help, help. Then Melanie did, like, the last, like, two things as I explained how, like, it worked. I was literally there. There was one red that I didn't flip. So it was real close. My brain, though, was bleeding from figuring it out and getting it all set. That, yeah. And then, what else was there? There's so many puzzles, like, we're gonna play another Escape Memoirs on this coming Thursday, next Thursday. That one's gonna be questionable side stories. We kind of grabbed both the free ones. And then we'll probably move on to some other different types of puzzle games on Thursday. We're gonna keep doing escape room type stuff. We're gonna do it. So we kind of do a little better at different puzzles too. So I think that kind of works. So, because yeah, if I'm having a problem with the puzzle, we'll switch, and then, or if they're having a problem with the puzzle, we'll switch, and then it gets easier. So, I think we like different types of puzzles, and like the same. Some are just easier for one of us. Depending. So, and then I'm hoping to finish Tears of the Kingdom this coming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm hoping to finish it before Wednesday, but we'll see if we'll be playing it all the way to Wednesday. Maybe we will. And then we'll start like the fresh new game the week after. I want I want Tears of the Kingdom to be done before my birthday, and my birthday is on Wednesday the 20th. And so I do want to finish Tears of the Kingdom this coming week. Done. Oh, I need to finish it yet. And then we're going to move on to Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes. I'm kind of excited for that. I haven't figured out what game to play after that. I think we'll let people vote. Maybe. I should probably get a list of games together. We can kind of like vote on. Yeah. There's so many games. So many games. Let people like vote maybe on like a couple short games. Like maybe we can make a weekly vote. I don't know. I have so many games. Look at him. Doesn't he look so happy right now? Or does he look like a doll? I think he looks like a doll. Are you real? Are you real? Because I love you. He's definitely real. Oh, I have... I forgot to... Okay. I'm gonna play some games, okay? Okay, let's get in there. Let's play some chapter 4 of Deathmark. So we have to talk with what's her face to go to sleep, and then it says end chapter 3. It's been 3 days since Hanayome. And then all of the other mark bearers left the mansion. I'm the only one here now. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark. When can I leave this place? Oh, the blood room. There's not even a scrap of meaningful information around. Look around Saya Kujo's bedroom to try to find something Mary mentioned. It's impolite to rummage through a woman's things, but I don't have the luxury to not do it. I searched every inch of the room, even under the carpet, but I came up empty. Seeing the dried blood on the floor reminds me of the horrifying sight I saw. I don't want to die like that. Sole reason has been my driving force in my struggle to survive since that day. It was like weird, just like hours. But how long can I keep this up? The thought fills me with such dread that it feels like my legs could give out. After searching everywhere I can, I leave the bedroom. The deserted entrance hall feels colder than usual. Thinking on it, it's already been over a week since I first came here. I've gotten completely used to this strange mansion. It's not really something I want to admit. How do you do, Lord Yashiki? Mary gives me her usual greeting in her monotone voice. She's still a complete mystery. Well, I can't say I'm not grateful to have someone to talk to now that everyone's gone. Did you locate the master key? No, I didn't. I see. I was sure that it would be there. I searched every accessible inch of the mansion and found no info of value. All that's left is the locked room. I'm trying to find the Kujo mansion's master key so I can open it. Mary said she thought it might be in Saya Kujo's bedroom, but it clearly was a bust. It is obvious I should have spoken with Lady Saya before she died. I deeply apologize. Her voice carries a hint of sadness. She almost seems human when she does that. Looking more closely at her, I'm struck all over again by just how strange she is. I haven't really thought about it lately since I've been struggling to survive, but how did she come into existence? Hey Mary, were you made by Saya? No, I have served the Kujo family since before Lady Saya was born. I was already here at the mansion when I opened my eyes the first time. They say tools used for many years can come to house deities or souls. I may be something similar. So you're like a Kujo guardian deity? That is an exaggeration. Though, I would be very pleased if I could achieve such a status. Lady Saya's fate was most unfortunate. I will do my utmost to respect her wish to save all who bear the mark. Her clear green eyes stare at me. Lord Yashiki, thanks to you, many mark bearers have been saved. I am sure that Lady Saya would be extremely grateful to you. I very much feel the same way. Her voice is emotionless, but it sounds just a bit softer than usual. Her face can't show it, but it feels like she's trying to express her gratitude. Her gratitude. Now, Lord Yashiki, it seems a new mark bearer has made their way to the mansion. I hope you can find some clues as to the spirit that gave you your mark. Before she can even finish her sentence, there's a knock at the front door. Oh. A girl bounces in wearing a fancy outfit. I blink dumbfoundedly at her appearance. Nice to meet you. Good morning. Okay. It's the middle of the night. Oh, right. Sorry. I'm used to saying it as a greeting. So Dr. Kujo lives here, right? Madame Yasoka told me to come. Is Dr. Saya around? Madame? No clue who that is. Sorry, but Saya isn't here. I'm Kazuo Yashiki. I guess you can say I'm representing her right now. Are you here about the scar? I can help. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. It's actually called the mark, right? If you get it, your memories become a mess and you die soon after. That's what Madame Yasuoka said. Will color me surprised. I didn't think anyone besides Saya Kujo knew about the mark. But this girl, she knows what'll happen to her, but for some reason she doesn't look depressed at all. Aren't you scared? Oh, yeah, I'm terrified. But being a scaredy cat's embarrassing. I want to hurry and fix this whole mark thing for my fans, too. I'm a pro, and forgetting the lyrics up on stage is a definite no-go. I think I know what line of work she's in. She's an idol? Are you an idol or something? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Ai Kashiwagi. I sing, dance, and perform as a member of Love and Hero. Oh, so that's your stage costume? Yeah, cool, right? I headed here straight after filming finished. If I'd gone to my dressing room, my manager would have found me. The taxi driver stared at my outfit the whole way here. Giggling, she removes her jacket and bares her shoulder. A familiar mark glares bright from her skin. I'm stuck wearing sleeves right now because of this thing. And it's gonna be summer soon. Seems as though this person is indeed a mark bearer. What? Who's there? Ai's eyes bug out comically wide when she hears the female voice out of nowhere. She may know about the mark, but it doesn't look like she knows about Mary. Mary updates Ai about everything so far. She starts with Saya Kujo's tragic death and recounts our encounter with the spirits. Ai seems surprised to hear Kujo is dead, but she does admirably well in her attempt to swallow the string of unusual events. Now, Lady Ai, do you have any idea as to where you received your mark? Probably. When we filmed at the mystery spot. I don't think I had the scar until after we finished up filming. I feel like I should ask her for more details about this mystery spot tour. What kind of show was it? A summer ghost story special. During the shoot, our guest star Madame Yasuoka and I got this weirdly shaped scar. The minute she saw it, Madame told me it was called a mark. So I wasn't the only one to get one. This Yasuoka also got the mark. Is this person not coming here then? Oh, I guess I forgot to say. Madame is on her way too. She'll be a little late. She's stopping by her shop in Giza before heading over. What should I ask next? Where'd you go? We went around to 3 mystery spots that are rumored to be haunted. One was an old tunnel in O City. Another one was a railroad crossing in T City where a lot of accidents happen. The last was the back street in H City. Sure enough, H City was one of the places. What should I ask next? When did you notice it? We were rushing everywhere because we were pressed for time that day. It just was suddenly there. Well, that's not much help. I think that's all I'll get from her. You mentioned a street in H City, but where exactly was it? Oh, well, just a second. Ai digs her cell phone out of her bag and flips it open. I'm pretty sure it was in an email my manager sent me. Oh, there it is. It was K Miyamachi North Road. It was a pretty weird place. A ton of manholes were all over. The manhole one. K Miyamachi North Road. The file in the garage said a woman holding a Buddha statue was seen there. Is it just a coincidence, or... Hey, you're kind of frowning. Is something wrong? No, it's just... seems we have determined where you must go tonight. Please head directly to K. Miyamachi North Road, Lord Yashiki. There may be a spirit trace there. It's not the only thing I might find. There may be a clue about who stole the Buddha statue from 8 Shrine 2. And I, of course, will come. Our group has a song that goes like this. I'm not one to sit around and wait. I'll blast through those evil traps standing in my way with all my might. Okay. Sounds like Love and Hero specializes in the motivational type of song. Anyway, she seems willing enough, so I'll let her help. Okay. We're already partnered. And then if we go into our bag, we have nothing on the new. Yeah. Her sense of justice is strong, and she despises anything that's twisted. She's an accomplished pianist who's skilled enough to sing and play simultaneously. North Road, let's go! The road runs through a quiet residential area. It's far removed from major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night. We look a little suspicious wandering around, but no one's here to report us. Yep, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. It wouldn't happen to be a woman wearing white carrying a statue, would it? Oh, actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit. So did you find the ghost? No, we didn't. But Madame said she felt a bad presence throughout the entire shoot. You keep mentioning Yasuoko. What kind of person is she? Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She is a famous fortune teller. Her predictions often come true. They say she's got true spiritual powers. This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she was working with Saya. Oh yeah, I better email her. I've got to let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Saya. I pushes some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone will probably own one, old and young alike. What year is this in? I mean, we're using phone booths, which... When's the last time I actually seen a phone booth? Technology evolves so fast, it's amazing. Sorry that took so long. Alright, should we get right down to investigating Mr. Yashiki? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Okay. I will let you know. Ooh, can I have a soda? An old vending machine. Doesn't look like it's been restocked in a while as it's mostly empty. But, can I... Did I accidentally click away from it? Oh. It won't let me touch it and stick my hands up in it. I'm making sure before I click the manholes. So I want all the talismans if there's talismans. A normal manhole cover. Looks like we need a special tools to open it. Huh? This one's got a different design. It's true. It's the only one of an older make. It's covered in rust. Huh, it looks like you can get a hand in. Can you lift it? I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need special tools to open a manhole. Well, why not just try it? Determination and strength will get you farther than you expect. Is that from another of your songs? Come on, Mr. Yashiki, you take that side. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3! We're doing it. The lid lifts and a putrid smell wafts out. I can't believe we actually got it open. The black void stretches deep underground. The rust metal ladder is set into the side of the hole. Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't smell like it does. Weird. And the rumor about the white-robed woman, the woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here? Why don't we try to go down for a look? What? Are you serious? But I'm in my stage outfit. So you're going to wait up here? No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. Don't look. I go down first and I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when we put weight on it. It doesn't make me nervous at all. Oh, someone gonna get stuck down here? Oh, that's crazy. We make our way to, carefully, and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. I feel like this must go further down than a normal sewer. It's like a secret entrance. Maybe for a secret society's hideout? Ai's voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. My feet finally reach solid ground. A concrete passageway stretches before us. I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time. The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it slightly difficult to breathe. It definitely doesn't look like a sewer. At least my outfit won't get dirty, but where are we anyways? How should I know? We'll just have to look around. For here, it's just a view of the ladder. And that goes up, and then we can go... I suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks. Mr. Yashiki, what is that? Shakily she points and I shine the light that way. Something dark and long is clinging to the wall. Is that human hair? What is it doing here? I think it's weird that it doesn't appear until you put the light on it. Ew. Keep going forward. No hair here. The wall has been discolored by water, stains, and dust. Going by the fading, it's gotta be old. It's an old-fashioned, though well-built iron door. The paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old. Whoa, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there was a place like this under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? How can she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say something bad? No, it's not that. I was like, she's stupid. I give up on Ai and search the doorknob. It's locked. Of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so I never get to finish what I'm saying. Oh, hi. Are you wearing a hoodie that says love? An old man jumps out from the iron door yelling strangely. Hey, where are you folks from? What are you doing on my turf, huh? Old man, old man. He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then I smell an odd stench. Oh, is he smelly? Seems this old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. Nothing really. That's right. We haven't done anything. Oh, it's the girl. Yeah, we haven't done anything. I know she's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing. This underground shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourself. Understand? So leave my turf alone and get out of here. Oh, he's chased us out? He disappears behind the iron door. It sounds like he's carefully locked it up again. Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. Oh, do you think that guy was homeless? Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though. Could it be she's never seen one before? Still, that old man. Why did he pop out just to warn us? the door was locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. But if I don't know why, then I should probably just do as he says. Let's go. He might come yell at us again. Meow. Can I, like, go past? I want to see. I see like that one back way, and I'm wondering if I go forward. Wait, there's something over here. Let's feel it. I slip my hands underneath the lid and I pull with all my might. It pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside, along with what looks like a notebook. Got hammer, hatchet, and a red notebook. Wow, it was full of all that stuff? What does the notebook say? I flip through the notebook with eye. The lettering is fine, very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. What concerns me even more is... what's that smell? A bizarre stench invades my nose like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. I put the notebook in my bag for now. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary. We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter, but with the solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. Well, we didn't find anything on spirits or that woman in a white robe. At least the notebook shows some promise. Too bad we couldn't get more out of that old guy. What's behind that door anyways? From the moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe, like there's a noose tightening around my neck. Thought it was because of the still air, but that might not be the only reason. Something in my head throbs. This place, it holds some kind of horrid secret. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground shelter? Miss Yashiki, you're kind of spacing out. You okay? You look pale, too. I'm fine. It's nothing. The air in here is pretty bad. No surprise you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now. We returned to the entrance and began climbing the rickety ladder. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. The unpleasant air that hounded us underground starts to disperse. Miss I? Oh, it's, this one person. Yasu. Miss I, I'm glad to see you are safe. Oh, Madame Yasuoka. Good morning. Great to see you. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Kujo's mansion, but no one answered the door. I then got your email, so I came here. Still, it is hard to believe that Miss Kujo has passed away. This seems to be the woman that I keeps mentioning. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. I'm Taoako Yasuoka. You must be Mr. Yashiki. I read about you and your mark in Miss I's email. It seems you've been working hard to help those who have the mark. Yasuoka, how much do you know about the mark? Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Kujo told me about a scar like that, and I asked what I knew of it. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it's some sort of curse. Though I never thought it would be the work of inhuman spirits, or that I would become a victim. Yasuoka rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm. I've lived long enough already. I have no attachment to this world, but Miss I is still young. Do everything you can to save her. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers. Miss Yashki, don't sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits or ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. Ah, it's natural to be doubtful. It's best to not tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Yashki, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you experienced something no one else has? The mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind. I mention it to her. Intriguing. John d'Arc was famous for hearing the voice of God, but usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be an evil spirit or ghost, or even the soul of someone who loves you trying to save you. If it's trying to help, I'd appreciate if it could give clearer hints. I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. Static can garble the message. My soul protecting the one it loves? Oh, how romantic. Mr. Yashki, do you have any idea who the soul could be? There's no way I would. I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way I'd be able to know. So what's your plan now? We were going to head back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary after all. Oh, and who might that be? A doll, one that even talks. A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider it's the Cujo family we're discussing. She's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in the supernatural sometimes. Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary. Is there... Still nothing. As Yasuoka climbs out of the car, her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around. It's been a long time, about 20 years now, back 2 generations of family heads. You've known them a long time then? It hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, the second last head, and cut ties with them. They didn't even invite me to Murasama's funeral. The last head, Mazumune and Saya were kids last time I saw them. Imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago. Wait a second. First it was Murasama, then it was Mazumune, and the current head is Saya? They've been 3 heads in 20 years? That's right. Yasuoka grimaces. The family is known for their short lives. Accidents or heart attacks, very few have lived full lives. Gossip says their family is cursed. So Saya Cujo didn't escape that fate either. Probably just coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure. If it really is a curse, what's causing it? Could it be divine wrath? Miss I? The headache coming on. Woo-wee. Miss I. You've been staring this whole time. Something the matter? Well, there's something... Mr. Yashiki? Does the Cujo family keep animals out in their yard? No, I don't think so. Oh, then the black rabbit is odd. The rabbit's back again? But what is it doing here? Where did it go? I think it was headed for the building. It had something in its mouth. What was it? I don't know. It's too dark and it was far away. You know that rabbit, Mr. Yashiki? Kind of. I told them about the black rabbit I've seen on my investigations. Mary said that it has some sort of spirit residing in it. And now it's suddenly here? Lady's suspicious. What could that mean, I wonder? All at once my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about this. Like something terrible is about to happen. Oh, you just bolted to the entrance. Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? I quickly scan the room for it. The doll is missing. Why is it missing? Mary isn't sitting on the sofa. Miss Yashki? Over there in the corner. I turn in the direction I is pointing. What is going on? Ai's voice has an audible shake to it. How the hell should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. My voice shakes like hers. Yasuoka is silent. What do we see? Someone smashed the doll! Mary lies on the ground, tragically broken. Her beautiful face is smashed to pieces. Next to her lies the rabbit. Its head is twisted unnaturally. Fresh blood stains the floor. Hey, Mary. I call out to her, daring to hope. But I only get silence in response. Mary. Mary is dead. Though I don't know if you say that for a doll. After that, I and Yasuoka help me pick up Mary's remains as well as the rabbits. We work in complete silence, no one daring to speak a word. Mary is gone. I'll have to face spirits in the mark without her from now on. Terror and dread threaten to consume me. Will I ever be able to hunt down spirits like I've been doing? What the hell happened here? Did some sort of spirit do this? We know Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe from spirit attacks. In fact, Saya was killed by Hanahiko. And why did the rabbit come here? The last time I saw it was at 8th Shrine. Did it travel all the way here after that? And for what purpose? Mr. Yashiki, a moment please. I found this while cleaning up. Do you have any idea what it is? She hands me a key ring with a single key on it. The tag attached to it says Master Key. It's the master key to the mansion. But what is it doing here? Miss I did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. I could have picked up this key ring and carried it. You saying the rabbit had the master key? It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself. Mary said she didn't know where it was. The truth is shrouded in darkness. We can use that key to open up any room in the mansion, right? Is there a place you want to get into? As a matter of fact, there is. There's one place I've been unable to check. The locked room in the southeast corner of the second floor. The room's layout looks no different from that of the other guest rooms. What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange. That frame over there interests me. I'd like to see the photos inside. There are 2 places of interest. Which one should I check first? Let's check the frame first. The picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. They're all photos of dolls. And one of them is... That's Mary. Oh, and Mary has a mark. A photo of Mary's bare frame. Looks like she was still being put together. When was this taken? There's a pattern on Mary's right arm. Isn't that the mark? But... I never saw anything like that on her arm. Plus, this one is different color from the one us mark bearers have. A black mark. Ours may be red, but somehow this feels even more ominous. That's about all we will learn from this. I'll check over there next. On the desk is a board lined with tools. There are a variety of sharp chisels and long tools that look like spatulas all in a row. Next to them are bottles filled with paints and stacks of art books. Are these tools for making dolls? Does that mean Mary was made here? The desk drawers are full of tools as well, but no documents or reports on the mark like I had hoped. I picks up a chisel and studies its handle. This thing. Mr. K is engraved on it. Or MK. Sayakujo would be SK, so... Saya's father was Mirasama Kujo, and her older brother, the head before her, was Mazumune Kujo. Either one could be MK. Oh, it was the old lady who was talking there. I heard the Kujo family ancestors were tasked with making Buddha statues. I suppose either of them could have been influenced by that. After examining the desk and the frame, we search the rest of the room as well, but we come up with nothing more. Oh, that's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret. We didn't learn anything about spirits or the mark here. The only thing left is that diary found in the shelter. We'll just have to place all our bets on that. See what's in the diary. We return to the entrance hall. I pull the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. The flour and tallow smell assaults my nose. I feel like my olfactory senses are shriveling. What a vulgar stench. I recognize this from when we filmed at K Miyamachi North Road. It was only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I'd imagine the smell. But perhaps that's when I received... Yasuoka scowls at the notebook. She's right, then this notebook could be connected to the spirit somehow. Inside is the contents of a woman's diary. It almost seems like it was soaked in a pool of perfume. Stains and discolorations make most of the pages unreadable. But the last page seems clean enough. The date is from half a month ago. Chapter 4, Miss Zoo. As I await the fated day, I recall my day as a teacher. The children call me Miss Sue. Sue, the keeper of the animals. Probably because I kept so many laboratory animals in the science lab. I got to be surrounded by my beloved animals, my cute little snakes. It was so much more fulfilling than my current boring research. But because of that foolish principal and the fire, the school was shut down. My paradise was stolen from me. I need to take back my paradise. The great Asura has bestowed upon me the wisdom I need to do that. Tomorrow I will die. By the great Asura's abundant mercy, I will be reborn as Miss Sue, so I may rebuild my paradise again. It is all as the great Asura has said. O great Asura, 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 Asura. The rest of the page is filled with Asura. Did she lose her sanity while writing it? Traces of kiss marks cover the names. That, combined with the choking perfume, the heavy weight of lust is overwhelming. The dark passions in this notebook, thoroughly disgusting. I'd love to burn it to ashes immediately. So this Miss Sue who wrote this, could she be the woman from the rumors? If she worked in a lab, that would explain the white robe. But I wonder which school she was talking about. She said it was her paradise. Do you have any ideas? Each elementary. Yes, I agree. It's the only abandoned school in this area that hasn't been torn down. It may be the paradise she wrote of. If what the diary says is true, then the woman died after she wrote it. This great Asura would have guided her transformation into Miss Zoo. Can't believe a human would choose to become a spirit of their own free will. Is that really possible? She seems fairly confident that she would be reborn. And the notebook being in the shelter might serve as supporting evidence. Perhaps she meant it as a farewell to her life as a human. How sentimental. Miss Sue. So is she the one that gave Madame Yasuoka and I our marks? That's where we found the diary, so the spirit must know the place. It would make sense that it comes and goes from there then, for whatever reason. Looks like we know where we must go next. Time to go. Time to go to H Elementary. Back to the school. Should I take the fortune teller with us? And then let's take the teacher or the old lady with us. I'm telling you, it's just as I said before. People who can hear voices are. It's been a lecture from the moment we got in. Most inherited that power from their ancestors, so I'm sure your family has similar powers. Doesn't sound like it'll ever end. I zone out, staring at the road ahead of me. By the way, changing the subject, you've been to H Elementary once before, haven't you? Yeah. A sudden topic shift shakes me out of my drowsiness. Could you tell me about your experience? It would be a good point of reference. Sure, I don't mind. I tell her everything that happened with Hanahiko. It only happened a few days ago, but it feels like a lifetime. I see. She nods repeatedly. There's already been one spirit, and you defeated it. Yeah, basically. Then if Miss Zoo is in H Elementary, that means two spirits live separately in the same elementary school. Live separately? Two spirits existing in the same place. Is that even possible? Of course, it's rare for powerful ghosts to live together in the same place. That's why I said separately. In Hanahiko's case, was there any area that you weren't able to enter? Upstairs. We didn't go to the second floor at all. There were snakes. It's decided then. If Miss Zoo is in the school, she must be there. Yasuoka analyzes the situation calmly, as if working with a abacus. Even though her own life is on the line, it doesn't seem to rattle her at all. Yasuoka takes one look at me and smiles like she read my mind. Well, of course I'm scared. No matter my age, I'm still human. I'm just ready to resign myself if it turns out to be impossible. Some things go better once you've given up. Is that your advice as a fortune teller? No, as someone who's lived as long as I have. Giving up makes life easier. That's how everyone gets to heaven in the end. Why do you like being spanked? I got a cat over here. And he's taking up space. So this is H Elementary, huh? Is it really? It really looks haunted like they say. So the second floor is priority. Yeah, that's right. Then let's go. We don't have time to waste. I stare into the mirror, recalling how I felt back then. I quickly look away. I shine my light up the ceiling instead. There's nothing there anymore. There are no traces of the rose vines or the guard's corpse. Is something the matter? No, it's nothing. I just wanted to check something. Spirits can do a lot of weird things, but can they really make corpses disappear? That'd be ridiculous. Let's go up. Poisonous snakes cover the hallway. It'd be foolish to try to keep going. Are you kidding me? There are poisonous snakes up here? It'll be fine if we leave quietly. They won't attack us. I cautiously take a step backwards. Suddenly, the snake reacts to my bag. The snakes flit their tongues in the air, trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. They vanish without a sound all at once, as if they'd never been there to begin with. They left. What was that? Some sort of trap? Oh no. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. That red notebook is inside. Maybe the smell made them think we were friends. Try to go down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet. Oh, is that so? How very exciting. Are you being sarcastic? Never. Going on an adventure at my age will be quite the story to tell in the future. Yasuoka chuckles quietly. Okay. There's no movement and I don't see any plants. I guess the phenomenon didn't happen on this floor. The door to the music room is locked. A piano plays somewhere. That was a piano, correct? I still my breath and strain to hear any noises, but it doesn't sound like anyone's here. What is that? She picks something up off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Looks like piano sheet music. A children's song. Can you play it? Yes, of course. Well, I wish that was true. I'm utterly hopeless when it comes to music. I'm tone deaf. I've no sense when it comes to rhythm. Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you with this in this area. Okay. What's that? Looks like things like bulletin boards used to be on the wall. They've all been taken down. I look out in the schoolyard through the window, but I don't see anything moving around. The blackboard is covered in dents and scratches. That's probably too damaged to use. Literally nothing in here. Search this area. The bare floor causes our steps to echo as we walk. Go in here. The desk like you find at any school. Doesn't look like very weathered though. Feel around inside the desk. You find something soft. It's a wadded up piece of paper. You open it and see several sentences. It seems to be something someone failed to destroy. Fragment S. One of the fixtures holding the light is broken. Probably shouldn't risk walking under it. Okay. Seems to be locked. A jumble of wires wrapped around the door handle. You pull on the wire, but it won't move. Plus, it's pretty thick. It'll be impossible to cut. Do I have something that can disintegrate the metal? Would it be useless to try to hack it off with something? I won't say it's impossible, but I wonder if it'd be that easy. I could use all my strength to try to cut it, but I get the feeling I won't get rid of the wire. True, that would be a problem. In that case, we'll just have to melt it. Melt it, but it's metal. Didn't you learn about that in science class? Acid melts metal. Oh, do they not do that experiment anymore these days? True, if we could do that, then we could be silent about removing the wire. If we have a chemical like that, it wouldn't hurt to try it. Do we? We have a hammer, a hatchet, and this. Ooh, a portion of a memo. Wave can... Was it control the shock? Is that... This is to keep it locked. have to come back with the girl. Why is there paint everywhere? Is that paint? I lifted up and uncovered a dirty piece of paper. Found a worn out talisman. Yay. And then... Is it paint? Something is scrawled on the blackboard. I... Then. Looks like the letters spell Eisen. There are more after that, but... they aren't legible. Asura, I believe? Really? That's what it says? It's difficult to explain, but I can see the direction the strokes are going. Following them, that's what it says. Altogether, it's Eisen or Zura. It's not familiar. Is it the name of the god or the Buddha? Why is that written on the blackboard? Flecks of red are all over the floor. They smell like iron. Maybe it is blood. Long desks and what looks like sinks loom in the darkness of the classroom. This appears to be a science lab. This takes me back. Still, though. It smells in here. It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the whole room like a box of onions has gone rotten. A look comes over Yasuoka's face like she's remembering something. Almost like the smell of death. Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. There's a talisman in the dusty sink. Yeah, that brings us to 2K. Candle? This is probably where the fire started. I don't see anything else. Creepy. The cabinet door opens easily. Inside is completely full to bursting with something. I pull it out and discover that it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper. Office trash. You're gonna take that with you? What an odd man you are. When I lift up the bag, an unshredded wad of paper falls to the floor at my feet. I open it up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section. Or incomplete sentences. So, take a look at our items. Fragment I. A portion of the memo, sound wave, or music. Put also recite. Testing. Okay. It's full of shredded paper. It can almost be a plump cushion. We can throw trash. I open the cupboard and check inside, but all I find is trash. Or dust and bleh. What's this? It's a shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I can see some large containers. Ooh! Eyeball? Hello, LTR. An ear? With ears? With earrings? And then, like, a hand with brains. I hear Yasuoka gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. I can't be. There's no way they'd use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples, probably because they were cut from a living body, but it doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed. Oh, gross. We got fresh body parts. Other than the jars with human body parts, the cabinet has several containers of chemicals. I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search body parts. Stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes, and feel around the shelf. Just like... You're just gonna knock something over. I stopped myself from voicing my frustration. I can't make Yasaoka do something like this. I search the chemicals. Formalin containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. I find a few things I can use. Clear bottle with a liquid inside. It has a label with a chemical formula on it. A brown bottle that has an irritating smell. It's labeled as rotted and unreadable. And finally a bottle wrapped in foil. Smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some kind of chemical as well. Clear bottle, brown bottle, bottle wrapped in foil. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A vinyl bundle in the corner catches my eye. I pick it up and realize that's a tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. White coat stands out the most. Must be a lab coat. This is a science lab. This is a science lab, so they likely have spare lab coats. Though it is a bit concerning. Why are you coming in here saying that? You're weird. The rumor has a ghost in white. I and Yasaoka got their mark while filming a TV show about it at Kei Miyamachi. And all the other clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? Keep searching. Oh, so gross. It's just like a mannequin that's like is showing your muscles, but like it's a number of books. They're materials and encyclopedias about animals. Can I feel them? Flip through the pages. There's tons of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. Seems they're simple explanations for students. I take out the last book, and when I look inside, a scrap of paper falls from between the pages. Another worn-out talisman. That's us at 2,500. It's an elaborate anatomical model. Taking a closer look, I notice a large tear in its mouth. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down it and it couldn't handle the strain. The mouth might be broken because someone stuck their hand down it. That means something is hiding either in the mouth or the torso. Put your hand in there. I hesitantly slide my hand down into the mouth. Something cylindrical is inside. I grab it and try to pull it out. Snakes. The snakehead. Roused by the movement, snakes begin pouring out from every crevice. Step back. I stumble backwards. Snakes slowly retreat back into the model. Seems they live inside it. Bet something's hidden in there. But to get it, I'll have to find a way to pacify the snakes. I think... should we do the foiled one? This clear one says it's flammable. Do not hold by open flame. Smells a bit like chlorine. The corroded label reads, handle with care. Well, yeah. Put our things in there. How about we do some chlorine in there? Do I got anything else? I mean, the hammer and the hatchet probably won't work. Singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star won't work. We can try. Mm. How about the red notebook? Yeah, that's why I was trying to use the bottles, because I was thinking, oh, the perfume, but maybe he just likes the perfume that's on the book itself. In that case, the snakes here might also. I hold the red notebook up to the model. The snakes shift around slightly. That's all that happens. I don't think that will work. Doesn't look like the red notebook is effective. Damn! What do you mean? Try the stinky thing again. We probably have to do a, we probably need to come back. A school broadcast? Oh, horror games don't really scare me. I grew up on horror. So, like, um, I like the puzzle aspect of horror games. Ew. Do you have any brains? A strange voice echoes over the intercom. Do the tests immediately. Table 1 or table on the table. Static crackles before being cut off. It seems we're being watched. I believe she said table. Something might be on the desk. Let's take a look. And then this one? On the desk scattered with lab equipment is a pencil and a problem sheet. Aren't we supposed to fill this out? Are we supposed to fill this out? Peek at the questions. I take the sidelong glance at the problem sheet. I see what looks like chemistry symbols. Looks like this is a science test. Something written on the top in messy letters. Remember the experiments. That's right, I found several bottles of chemicals in the storage room. Were those chemicals used in some sort of experiment? Start the test. Begin the test. Oh no. Let's see if I remember stuff. Number 1 compound A is widely used as a fuel or disinfectant. Its chemical formula is CH3CHXOH. What number would X be? Honestly, no idea. But let's go with 2. Oh, we did it. Number 2 compound N is an exemplary acid and contains a salt that reacts to various metals. Which statement about compound N is true? It's combustible. It needs a light-proof container. Skin turns black on contact. It's combustible. Wrong. Number 3, it stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? Ammonia? I don't know what these other 2 are. Seems we passed the test. The end of the answer sheet. We only did 1 right. The next test is the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students. Sounds like there are other tests. Seems so. Perhaps she wants to test us. Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic would be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. Didn't notice when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than that notebook, like a zoo in the dead of summer. I shut it tightly in a random pouch in my bag so the smell doesn't spread. And got an answer sheet. Yasuoka narrows her eyes at me. Are you sure you shut that securely? Still stinks to high heaven. Huh? The smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I look down to double check my bag. I spot something that looks like a box down on the floor behind the desk. Oh. My instincts realize what it is before my brain does. Hands and feet stick out of blood-soaked cover. Inside the box is... I had to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Yasuoka seems to notice something's wrong. I'll help you. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out. I pull off the thick sheet. Is this the officer? That's familiar, so are the clothes. There's no mistake. It's the corpse of that guard who was hanging from the ceiling with Mo Watanabe. I collapse to my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling up through my chest. Calm down. It's okay. Come on, take a deep breath. There's a corpse. Where the smell was coming from. So that's what it was. Let's quickly leave here. Staying will only make things worse. I drag myself up woodenly like a puppet on strings. The classroom next door. What? The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go. Yes, let's. All these tests make me feel like I'm back in girls' school. Yasuoka is probably shaken, but she's putting on a brave front anyways. Even an act like this that is hopeful is a time like this. After all, there's no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here would be looking around the corner. So... should we go switch out? What's in my... yeah, I'm down to 1,000 soul power. We're weakened. Here. I kind of want to switch to... what's her face? Let's go switch to the girl. Oh. Let's turn around. We were at the exit part. We're going up. Wait, we just turned back around. Okay. This is 6th grade class. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. I take a glance at the problem sheet. There are a number of long sentences. Looks like this is a science test. Something's written at the top in messy letters. Read the blackboard. Blackboard, I'm supposed to read it. Not sure that scribble is really important, but... I mean, we did read the blackboard. We already know what it is. Aizen Asura. It's extremely hard to read, but that's what Tawa Yasuoka said it's written there. What was it? Aizen Asura. Aizen Asura. Let's see. Begin test. Eyes in Asura. Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is most extremely vital. You must believe in the incredibly strong great I. The incredible strong great I is like Fan Angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. This is called Zen unity. I. Safe. Question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. My fellow snake also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun and heat. This disaster is called the Cry Age of Decline. Oh, was it Crisis? Oh, maybe it was Crimson because everything's red. I hear creepy breathing behind me. Rox is rich? Okay, let's try it again. Oh. Shit. Wait. I accidentally clicked on the bottom one. Did we just start over? No! And we haven't been saving. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, we haven't been saved. Fuck. Shit. We accidentally clicked on the wrong one. We went to decide again, but we were on the wrong one. God. Okay, I guess we'll do it all over again. Let's rest. I'll have to speed, maybe? Can we speed? We've been playing for, oh man, an hour. We just lost an hour of work because I haven't been doing any saving. If we have it on auto, like, it's so slow. Man, can't believe we did that. Damn it! When you accidentally click on the wrong and this game doesn't have an auto-save. I should have saved before I started taking the tests. Okay, I gotta pee, so I'm gonna be right back. Got some M&Ms. It's almost empty. Double peanut M&Ms. New Bark Bear. So where we get to meet I. We love I, don't we? A little pop star. Our idol. Like how she has little horns. And then upside down cross. Let's take take her the first time. I don't think we can skip. Can we? Oh, if I hold Q, it goes faster. Let's do it. We can hold Q and go fast. No, no. Where'd you go? We're zooming! Look at us! We're gonna do this in like 3 seconds. And then she's my partner already. Let's exit. Let's go to the North Road. Got this. We're gonna zoom. We're gonna catch back up. Oh, I'm choking. I'm choking on an M&M. The M&M's trying to kill me. I don't like that. Feel around. Okay. Man. Got like the weird hair and it doesn't appear until like the light's on it. It's like everywhere in here. Like see? Look, hair. Whoop. Hair. Isn't that weird? Okay, we met the homeless guy. Okay. He gets a little freaked out. Now we meet old lady. And then we're gonna go back to the mansion here in a second. We're gonna catch back up. You'll see. Oh, this is the creepy part where Mary's gone. We got... And the bunny rabbit! Poor bunny. I wonder why that was done. Now we go... We can examine the desk first. And then check the frame. It has our tattoo! Okay, we have to go to H Elementary, but we have to read the book first. We're going to H Elementary. I agree with the old lady. We're taking her this time. Ever since we left, Aya's been humming and waving her hands in the passenger seat. It seems like she has no idea what things we're going to see, and that worries me. Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you from driving? Not really. You're trying to learn some choreography? Yeah, it's so hard. Mind if I vent a little bit? She turns towards me hopefully. Am I getting some kind of insight about Scoop? P was like, we're doing a new song and changed the set list a week out. Oh, a set list is the list of songs we perform at a show. So now we have to rush to learn the moves from this whole new song. I'm at the point where I'm dancing even while eating. Isn't that horrible? Yeah, it is. About half of that flew over my head, but it's obvious that she's busy. But I know why P's in such a rush. Idol groups need a lot of exposure during their debut to make it really big. That's why P's so desperate to promote us everywhere. But... I lowers her voice. For this to happen at such an important time. Next week is when we debut the new song. We'll make it in time, won't we? What do you mean? I mean, will everything get better by then? All this Mark and Spirit stuff? Well, no one knows. After all, there's no way to know if we'll live through tomorrow. No one knows what will happen. But don't ever lose hope. The shining fist of justice will destroy the evil lurking in the dark. Right? Are those lyrics? It's from our debut song. That's our most popular one. It's okay, I'll do my best. If I lose here, then it would mean Love and Hero only singing lies. She gives an energetic bow to her invisible fans. The horns from her costume strike my forehead dead on. Ow. I'm so sorry. Revette's hilarious. Last M&M and it's blue! This looks more haunted than I expected. We should have filmed here. So, what did we do? Explain about the last time I was here. Only a quick rundown, but it should be enough for her to understand. There isn't much left to investigate on the first floor. We need to check out the second floor. Okay, time to go up then. Alright, let's get going. This way. I have to like look at the map over here to figure out which sometimes arrow to hit. Stare into the mirror, crawling how I felt back then. I look away, shine my light up at the ceiling, where the guard and Mo died. There's nothing up there though. I just wanted to check something. Spirits can do some weird things. Go up. Poisonous snakes cover the hallway. Is this the snakes? Don't shout. I slap my hand over Ai's mouth. We can't move forward. The only thing worse would be making noise and calling something here. It'll be fine if we leave quietly. Cautiously take a step backwards. Suddenly, the snakes react to my bag. And they sniff it. And then they're gone. It looks like the snakes like my bag. Oh yeah? Let's both do our best. And then... seems to be locked. A piano plays somewhere. That was a piano, right? I still my breath and strain to hear any noises, but it doesn't seem like anyone's here. Oh! She picks up something off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. It looks like the piano sheet music. Oh, that takes me back. I played this song when I was a kid. You play piano? Oh, well, kind of. I'm a singer after all. Yeah, I know that. Well, I'll count on you if we need that. Oh, I got this. This is the third classroom. Nothing else in here. And then forward. And then this is the fourth classroom. And then we should have talisman? Oh no, something's soft. It's fragments of S. Hey, I didn't even click on you again. And then let's look at this. A jumble of wires wrapped around the door handle. I pull on the wire, but it won't move. Plus, it's pretty thick. It'd be impossible to cut it. Do I have something that can disintegrate metal? Nah, not yet. A portion of Membo. Wave can control the shock. This Cree is that great. This is to keep it locked. A flecks of red paint, or flecks of red all over the floor. Smells like iron. I lift it up and uncover a dirty piece of paper. Worn out talisman. Back at, we're at 1500. Something scrolled on the blackboard. I, Zen. There are more after that, but they aren't legible. I don't know, the handwriting is... Ugh, the handwriting's terrible. Long desk and looks like a sink. Is this the science lab? Ugh. It really stinks in here. I feel like I'm gonna suffocate. It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the whole room like a box of onions has gone rotten. Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly. There's a talisman in the dusty sink. Brings us to 2000. And then desk is scorched. Seems there was a fire. This is probably where the fire started. Opened the door and left the science lab. Cabinet easily. Inside is a completely full to bursting with something. Pull it out, discover that it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper. Are you seriously planning on taking that with you? I mean, not that I care. But they completely fail. Fragment eye. Open the cupboard, but all I find is trash and dust. Oh, this is the weird one. Numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I see some large containers. Oh, I hear eye gas behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. There's no way they'd use this as educational material. This all looks fresh. Let's stick our hand in there. Okay. Let's see. Now we got that talisman. And then feel around in it. Gross! And I don't have anything in my bag that would work on it because we've already tried. This is a portion of memo. Sound wave or music. Also sight will agitate. It's aware of testing. Certain sound. Well, something gets put to sleep definitely by Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So... I don't think we can... We still don't have anything that scares them away. And the red notebook we could try again. Okay, so we still need to figure that out. A broadcast? The breathing is so weird. Braids. I see what looks like chemistry symbols. It's like a science test. And then... what was the things? The clear bottle. See, yeah, it has a 2. Vial with a light label that reads CH3CH2OH is flammable. Do not hold by open flame. The brown bottle is opaque. Smells a bit like chlorine. The corroded label reads handle with hair. And then this one is completely covered in aluminum. The label reads ID5. It has a fresh floral scent. ID5 is the one that's wrapped up and has a floral scent. While chlorine is a brown bottle. Begin the test. Compound is widely used as a fuel or disinfectant. Its chemical formula is, and what is the last one? A 2. Compound N is an exemplary acid and contains a salt that reacts to various metals. Which statement about compound N is true? Needs a light-proof container. It stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? Indolate? Oh, we got them all correct that time. And we survived. Seems we passed the test. The end of the answer sheet. Next test, next room. Proceed quickly. Are we being tested? I mean, that's what the tests are for. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic should be discussed now that the senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. Didn't notice when I was focusing, but it smells. Then we find the body of the copper. There's a corpse over there. Okay. We should probably actually should we just hit save? And then another test. You get the questions, read the blackboard. Okay. Question 2. Crisis Age? Wrong. It's Crimson. Knew it. Let's just show not in words, but deeds. I will become Asura. 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 I think we passed the test. The end of the answer sheet. Next. Test 2 rooms over. Don't enter the classroom next door. Off limits. Well, that's succinct. Got answer sheet. Don't go into the classroom next door. Why? Maybe she's got a secret in there. But now I want to see it even more. Pretty much. She probably didn't think it through before. Sounds like something is hitting the wall. That noise. Was it from the next room next door? Sounds like something's in there. Let's check out the room next door. We can do the next test later. They're like, we're gonna check it out. We're gonna check it out. Let's see. We'll save again. Jumbled wires. Let's see. Let's try. This one? Yes. We pour it over the wires. If I accidentally get some on the keyhole, it could be a problem. Don't rush, just a little at a time. There's a faint bubbling noise and a smell that's indescribable. It seems it's working like we hoped. Is that melting? Yeah. Then I think that should do it. I pull on the wire again. This time it comes out of the keyhole easily. Hey, is your spark, Mr. Yashki? Not sure how to respond to that. But in any case, now we can investigate the room. Let's look inside. I don't like this room. The instant I open the classroom door, something glints in the darkness. Then a horrible stench makes me choke. Is this blood? Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm stepping on something soft like mud. I shine my light into the room. Oh my god, it's so much guts and gross. Oh my god, this room is gross. What the hell is this room? It's as if I stepped into a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor, chunks of meat, and an overwhelming amount of blood. And blank, glassy-eyed animals' heads lined up across the desks. Eyes sinks to the floor, covering her mouth. The words sacrificial rite come to mind. Why? Let's check it out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly. Huh? There's a sound from the window ledge. Is someone here? I make my way past the animal heads to peer cautiously at the line of desks near the window. There's a lady here. A naked body is laying in a pool of red. Countless snakes are slithering over her. Who is this? The woman almost looks like an animal waiting for dissection. Actually, whoever did this to her might have been planning to do just that. Help me, someone's trapped. We grab onto her legs and hurry to drag her out of the swarm of snakes. I'm worried about her snake bites, but I don't see any large wounds. Are you okay? Hang in there. I speaks to her, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. We can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we help her. Sure, but she's not naked. Is this really the time to be worried about that? But speaking of clothes, I just remembered. Here, she can wear this. I unwrap the bundle of clothes and pull out the lab coat for her to wear. Oh yeah. That place is off limits. Noise from the broadcast reverberates in the room. My flashlight blinks out. Uh-oh. A few hours left. Damn it, she noticed. What should we do? We need to get out of here. I know H Elementary's layout pretty well. I should be able to find my way out without a light. We've got to hurry. Let's help her up. Ooh, we ran. takes a deep breath from the back seat. Sounds like a world-weary old person groan. Did you just think I sounded like an old lady? Don't care what you think. I'm not performing right now. I'm on break. Is this what they call a woman's intuition, or did she just read my mind? Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely with a lab coat, but I still hesitate to look in the rearview mirror. Don't stare. Privacy is important even in emergencies. I'm not trying to look, I promise. I'm clearly doing my best not to. Come on. She looks exhausted but calm. Maybe she's sleeping. Mr. Yashki? I saw it. What did you see? I try to keep my tone innocent. The mark on her body. When we were putting the coat on her. Oh. So we've added another one to our numbers. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. That doesn't mean I can avoid it. We'll have to tell her. Yeah. I hope she doesn't get depressed. She's surprisingly collected about this. Maybe she learned about that to be able to make a living in the entertainment world. I have a name, you know. Oh, it's the mysterious woman's talking now. I have a name. The mysterious woman seemed to sleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You're awake? Sorry we didn't know your name. I'm Madoka Hiro. I don't care what happens. All I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. Welcome back. Oh, and who is that with you? Later, hurry and get a bath ready. We lay a pale-faced hero on the sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we're able to give her proper first aid. There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems none of the snake bites were poisonous. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color. Hiro emerges from upstairs wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently they had been hers. I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess. Judging by that casual comment, it seems she's recovered her composure. She's still pretty pale, but she doesn't look shaken up anymore. They only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Otherwise, I would have choked on poison or been snake food by now. Spirits drag the living to the depths of despair before killing them. That's what Mary had told me before. Thanks to that nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved. You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I bounce back fast. Who knows if that's true or if she's just putting up an act, but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So what were you doing in the school? That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabi Zukawa. I must have fainted. When I woke up, I was there. Zukawa. Could that be Miss Sue? Miss Sue? Oh yeah, I heard that was her nickname from when she was a teacher. So why were you chasing... Hold up. My question first. Who are you people? We give her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly, but I can tell from her expression that she's not convinced. I see. I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zakawa must have become an inhuman monster? Save that talk for writing horror stories. Her face twitches briefly. How is it that you know this Mrs. Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking. And the second I let my guard down. Sounds like Zukawa caused some trouble. She stole something important from me. At first I had no idea where she disappeared to, but I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she's holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in H City. What? A spirit that goes shopping? People would panic if something like that appeared in a grocery store. What? Don't tell me you're serious. Wait, I know you. You're Ai Kashiwagi from Love and Hero. You seem idiotic on TV, so I guess that wasn't just an act. Hey, that's really rude. Supposing you're right and she's a monster, no way she'd go out in public. She obviously used the phone. I even checked with the company. A woman's voice asked them to bring the goods to a designated area, paid in advance with bank transfer, so the company delivered as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be in a warehouse by H Elementary. And just what were the goods? Animals. No idea what connection she pulled, but they're from pet stores and ranches. Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get reindeer and ostriches. Black market too, spared no expense. With the Miss Zoo name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something. What happened to those animals? She must not have noticed since she was in and out of consciousness at the time. Based on what we found in the room she held it, I hazard a guess. She was not starting a zoo. That is not a zoo. It's gross. So I waited at the empty warehouse for Zakawa to come. At some point I fainted. Next I know I'm butt naked and in that terrible position you found me in. I'm sure she was behind it. So then is that also when you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean the scar? I still don't believe it, but even if Zakawa happens to be a spirit, then I didn't get it from her. I had it before I went to H City. What? So where'd you get it? Chill, no need to get so upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago. Did you go to any haunted places the day before? Don't be ridiculous. Don't lump me with inappropriately dressed idols like you. The same goes for this scar. As if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. Not only is that unscientific, it's absurd, absolutely impossible. She's yelling, but that doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now than when she was talking about the snakes. I guess she has a fear of the supernatural too, just like Xiao. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zakawa, right? Well, I'll help you out. Are you truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. I hate the idea that people can be happy just by being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is for satisfying my intellectual curiosity. And for that, I need to get that thing back from that thieving hag. So it's more important than your life? What in the world did she steal from you? Seems she doesn't plan on answering that. But we're no reason to turn her down. We should accept her help. Okay, Mr. Yashiki. Let's get back to H Elementary. New info was added to the spirit file. We got a strange colleague. A major pharmaceutical company researcher. She believes in cool and collected logic and violently rejects anything supernatural. She doesn't have an artistic bone in her body, possibly because of her lineage, so naturally she can't play any instruments. And back to the school we go. If hero is to be believed, then what we saw in the classroom is Zakawa's doing. The missing teacher, Zakawa. There's no doubt that she had something to do with the birth of Miss Sue. We escaped from here only to come back. That's kind of depressing. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hero. Probably best to start there. Let's go. Upstairs we go. Took a test there, we took a test there, and then we broke into this room? Ew. This room is nasty. Animal heads are mounted high up on the wall. Usually I can't distinguish animal expressions, but all the heads look like they died in pain. Liquid is dripping from the mysterious organs hanging from the ceiling. There are severed animal heads lined up across the top of desks. It's gross, but this would be a great place to hide things. Steal myself be preferred with my hands in the head and shove the other up the severed neck. Ew, who knew an animal head would be this heavy? It's like lifting a bucket of water. Ew. After much struggling, I tip the head onto its side. There's a cream-colored plastic object shoved up the esophagus. What is that? I pull it out and find a transitor megaphone. What in the hell? Megaphones are used a lot for school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising. What the hell was it doing up an animal's neck? Was there a need to hide it in an esophagus? Zakawa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious and it's in this room. Miss Yashiki, you okay? I realize that I'm just standing there holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid. Yeah, sorry. Everything has a meaning. If that's true, then this must be really important. I mean, should we look at it? The animal's stench is strong. Transitor megaphone that was hidden inside an animal's head. There's still some battery power left. Yell loudly. Oh, ew. The organs strewn around the floor look fresh. Everything just has like examine, but I don't have feel around. Ooh, feel around. Try feeling around inside the desk. Feel something that could be paper. It's a scrap of paper and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. Fragment G. Spread them out and stare at them. I can read the sentence in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. I switch them up and look at them again. Then, by the specific frequency of sound waves. The end of fragment and start of fragment G seem to connect and form a sentence. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. Line them up where? We're able to find... Okay, guess we'll leave this weird place. I take a glance at the problem sheet. I see numbers and mathematical symbols. Seems to be a math test. Should we take the math test now? Or should we come back with someone else? Here. We'll do it with her. Begin the test. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. If the school had 5 floors, how long would it take for it to get from the first to the 5th? So it does 1 second per floor? Is that what it's saying? First to second equals 3. Oh, 3 seconds per floor. So... did I do that math? Oh. Wrong. was like, wait, math? I don't think I should have been prepared for math. First floor to the second floor in 3 seconds. Well, I went one too many. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait? 30 meters away. Well, I don't know meters and kilometers, honestly. So we'll say 2 seconds, because I literally don't know. An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human would die. In observing an ostrich, bring an airbag. Specialty is kicking after taking a long running start. If an ostrich is speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? Wrong. We survived though, it's fine. Barely. At the end of the answer sheet, you disobeyed teacher, you get a special test. Okay. Animal classroom? That's not the room drenched in blood, is it? Probably, and we're supposed to take a test in there? Slightly worried about the special part. I hope it's not some weird test, but that's probably exactly what it will be. Turn around. And then left. There's a pencil and a problem sheet. It looks like some kind of foreign language. I can't make heads or tails of it. I have no idea what kind of test it is. Do you think we should come back with old lady for foreign test? I mean, we'll just try taking it with her. Let's just start it. What? Crazy. The entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of it means. Before I can even ask her, I shakes her head violently. Nope, nope, nope. I don't know any Spanish. I don't really think it's Spanish, though I guess that confirms there's no way to take it. If we want to be able to take the test, we'll need someone who understands foreign languages. And then... we go in this classroom? What's in the third? Still locked. To the right and then down. Get out of here. Let's go switch, I think, to the old lady, maybe? I think it's the old lady who knows a foreign language, or do we think it's like the science girl? Hmm. Here. Back. Hmm. Use her spiritual powers and knowledge to give advice. She's bad at is music. Best part of Ginza. She has like people who. Cool. Back to the elementary school. And then. Bum, 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 bum. And then, was it the 5th grade one? Is the gross one? Yes. The entire test is written in a foreign language. Just then, Yasuoka mumbles next to me. Question 1. This test is written in German. Can you read it? I learned it as a girl at girls' school. Oh dear, I fear I've revealed how old I am. Begin the test? Oh no, it's starting. In any case, I'll try to read it so you can answer the questions. Multiple choice, social studies. This looks like a social studies test. History. Please answer the following questions. In the Pacific War, when Japan was bombed, bomb shelter was built in each city. During what period did this war take place? Choose the correct answer. What period? Question 2. At the start of the war against the USA, the Imperial Japanese Navy attacked Hawaii. The American naval fleet was badly damaged. What did FDR say about the attack? I think that's what it says. It's asking about what FDR said in his speech about Pearl Harbor. I literally know so little about Pearl Harbor. I know what happened. A date which will live in infamy. Sounds like familiar. Question 3. This looks like the last one. Oh, it's a short one. The Pacific War ended in 1945. During that time, 1945 that is, which country was allied with Japan? Oh. Is it gonna be Germany because of the language? But this is... She's reading German. We managed to get through it somehow. The end of the answer sheet. There's a test in the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Okay then. Got answer sheet. Oh, thank goodness we did it. I aged 10 years in 5 minutes. Just want to say thanks. No way would I have finished that by myself. Oh, that was nothing. So there's another test then? It's a music test. I wonder how long this will go on. I suppose it doesn't matter. Let us go. And then I'll need to go grab what's her face. Otherwise, I think we'll die. which means the pop star is gonna die. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe not. I get the test. Oh, we didn't even look to see what kind of test it is. I kind of accidentally clicked too fast. Multiple choice, music question. Let's grade assert the following questions. Animals can be controlled with frequencies. The experiment was a success. Question 1 is about snakes. What sound are snakes scared of? Please grade assert from the following. Oh. They aren't scared? Question 2 is about pigs. What sound are pigs scared of? Please, from the following. They aren't scared. Straight death. Folks is rich? What does that mean? Actually, let's go in our bag. So, okay, so this one is can't control. Keep it locked. With agility. Yeah. Start the quiz. Snakes are scared. And then sound are pigs afraid of? The Starry Sky song? A giant fish song? What is the giant fish song? Do you know what a giant fish song is? A giant fish song. What the hell is that? Question 3. Seals. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which one is not sealed? Please, grade a syrup from the following. Which one is not sealed? A megaphone? We found a megaphone. It's the piano. 100% it's the piano. Should have went with the piano. Okay, so start the test. It's the bottom one. They aren't. They aren't scared. And then it's gonna be the giant fish song. I don't understand. Don't ask me. And I bet this one's the piano. I guess the heart. I mean, we heard a piano and we found a megaphone. I guess we haven't heard a harmonica. So I guess that would be why that one's the answer. How would we know that one's the answer? Okay. You pass. Barely. Did she just say we passed? That's what I heard. Or did we pass? We finished every test and passed. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry with our investigation. I have a feeling something is about to happen. Mary is cruelly smashed. We found the master key. We found nothing on the spirits. Notebook appears to be some teacher's diary. Tomorrow will die and be great. Your story is abundant mercy will be born as Miss Sue. If they were both Miss Sue, we need to find out who she is. This one's gross. Repulsive voice echoes over the loudspeaker. We take some tests. If your goal to make us finish 10, she likely won't attack until we're done, in which case we'd check out the classroom first. We'll do the test later. We save Hiro and return to the mansion. She talks about Zukawa. Still, Hiro's one to call Zukawa strange after following her and not contacting the police. Piano music plays from somewhere. Is there a music room? Probably common for elementary school music classes. There's a Mark Bearer who's good at that kind of stuff, though I can't imagine us needing to play the piano. We finish the test and find the guard's pitiful corpse. But we passed all the tests and obtained 5 answer sheets. I'm sure we can use these horrible smelling papers somehow. The snakes in the hall react to the red notebook and it smelled similar. Are there any other places with snake nests? These papers smell even stronger, so they should have an effect. Ooh. Cool. Let's go back to the very last one. There's some snakes in the closet. Now we have stinky papers. Oh, we need to back up. Back up. And then in here. And then in there. Oh. Okay. Now we do our bag. We do our answer sheet. Ooh, the snakeheads poke out from the model. Suddenly slither to the floor. Yeah. Are they dangerous? I quickly wad up the answer sheets and throw them through the window to the next room. Snakes chase after them. So that there are none left inside the model. Ooh, what a surprise. Stick my hand in the model and feel around. Find a paper box and a key. Magic and matches and a music room key. Lost all of the answer sheets. Ugh. Uh-oh. Our mark burns. Half an hour left until death closes in. Much time passed already? I actually call out to them. Oh, right. It's almost time to perform. It's okay. I'm on standby. It's starting. We need to hurry and find any clues left. Let's go to the music room. Oh, we were right here at the music room. We need to back up. Into the music room. Seems to be locked. Well, we now have a key. So if I do this, like this, and then this place probably used to be full of desks, but now it only holds a single piano. It's an old piano. I checked the music stand. There's a piece of sheet music on it. Harp streamer. Harp streamer? Sheet music for a well-known children's song. It's not complicated, but would be hard for a non-player. They're full. Oh. I step into the hall and the loudspeakers crackle. Do you have brains? I'll use those wonderful brains now. Ingredients and dissect you. What? Did she just say she'll dissect us for ingredients? She'll use our wonderful brains as ingredients and dissect us. And that means that's why she had us take those tests. She wanted to see if we were worthy enough to become ingredients. Setting up tests to select our prey. Was what Mizu was trying to do. The heads lined up in that bloodstained room. The image of my own head joining them comes to mind more easily than I'd like. New info was added to the spirit. Oh, sorry, the road's crowded. Get a hold of yourself. I shake Ai. She seems to be dreaming. The mark has dyed a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. Something rushing up the western staircase with amazing speed. Shit. Doubt we'll be able to escape in that case. Our only option is to... we'll ambush her. We'll hide so we can get the advantage. Grab Ai's hand and run down the hall. Which classroom should we hide in? Music room. Ew. She looks hungry. He's still here. Miss Sue smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out of the locker. She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It's like she could jump at us at any moment. Oh, she has ostrich legs, which we could like slow down, I think. Let's see, we don't have many things. Can we play the music? Oh, you can't play music. Office trash, maybe? And you can play music? We need to do better to distract Misu or we'll die before you can reach the piano. It wasn't effective. Her arm snakes hiss, threatening us. Office trash, and then... Which one was the one that was flammable? I think it's the clear bottle. So if I throw the clear bottle and then the matches... Okay. Foil wrapped bottle with matches. Megaphone. She seems to enjoy the perfume. Wow, she yelled. I hold the megaphone and try to yell into it, but she kicks it away with an angry roar. Okay, so that wasn't it. I can see the spirit slowly drawing closer. Face the spirit again. Look at you. I can see you there. You're looking at us. Shows that they can see me. So the clear bottle has like one usage. Megaphone can be used, kinda, but therefore like close, not really far away. Office trash, and then I mean, we can scatter you. Now you're closer. And then let's do the clear bottle with the matches. The snakes are confused and are able to aim. And now from this close, what we want to do maybe, since both of those are empty, is We'll do hammer hatchet. Damn. Do we have to choose a thing? Oh, maybe we can do the flames first. Oh, her arms and legs, yeah, they're sewn on. Makes sense. And then we're gonna do clear bottle matches first, maybe? Oh, no, we definitely need to do the trash bag first. I'll see you, lady. She loves us. Right? Okay. So you want to do the trash bag for sure. I guess we're too far away to use these. We can scatter perfume. Okay, if we do clear bottle matches. Trash bag and then go play. I want to see if that works. Miss Sue stiffens as if she's paralyzed. Miss Sue is weakened. And then should we do the hammer and hatchet? We swing the hammer, but Miss Sue seems completely fine. I doubt I can do much to her this way, no matter how many times I hit her. Okay, so the weapons do not work. We can't breathe. Damn snakes. I can see the spirit slowly draining from us. I wonder if we can get to the piano faster. Like if I hold the trash bag up right away and then have her run to the thing. Or if it will say, no, we have to... Maybe we have, yeah, do the perfume. Yeah, because if we use this, and then... If we, the perfume distracts her. She's like, yum, yum, yum. Hold the garbage bag. You endure the fierce kick. Arms hiss threateningly at us. Clear bottle matches to distract the arms. The snakes are confused. And then office, and then carp streamer. Like immobilizes the body. And then if we do... Can we do this and then the megaphone? I have no idea. As soon as her entire body convulses. Like a puppet with cut strings, pieces of her body turn into lumps and fall to the floor. All that's left is a horrible stench of body fluids and blood hanging in the air. No, I don't sense Miss Zoo anymore. Did we do it? Eye is back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. But as expected, mine is still here. So there are still spirits in the city. The look on my face is probably obvious. Ai looks at me apologetically. Gotten used to it. I'm just glad you and Yasuoka are safe now. Mr. Yashiki? Anyways, I wonder what this is. There's a folded paper on the ground where Miss Sue vanished. I open it and find it's an old map. Shining the flashlight on it, the first word that I can see is army. Is this what Miss Hero said was stolen from her? It could be. I put the map in my bag. Then we finally bid farewell to the music room and its beast and perfume smell. Oh, wait a second. What is it? I want to bring that sheet music. A reminder of my music beating evil. You know, this would make great inspiration for a new song. I kind of don't want to linger here. Yeah, I'll just be 2 seconds. Hey. Ai dashes back inside the music room before I can say anything in reply. She totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Is this what happens when you become famous? No, I'm being unfair. Hi. The door slides closed. I reach out with my right hand to open it. And my mark burns in pain. I tug at the door to open it, but it won't open. What's happening? No way! I slam into the door over and over, trying to break it down, but it doesn't budge an inch. I've been around spirits enough to by now, and something supernatural is at work here. I feel overwhelmingly powerless, like I'm trying to destroy a steel door with my hands, but I keep pounding on it with my fists. Another one dead? Oh, poor idol. The door slides open on its own suddenly. I stumble into the room as if I'm being pulled in. I knew the moment I heard her scream, but to actually see it in front of me, whatever scrap of resolve I held onto has now vanished into the night. Oh, she is like pulled apart. The pale flesh and organs scattered about. Only a few limbs remain in the pool of blood. Her soft skin, her bubbly, innocent smile. Did the rest of the snakes devour her? Or the spirit we thought we killed? The grief rises up in me like a tremendous violent storm. I drag my useless body out of the school, get into the car. I desperately want to be far away from this school as fast as possible. I manage to regain some calm on the walk from the garage to the entrance hall. Now that Mary is gone, I need to keep it together. Oh, welcome back. I believe I must thank you. My mark has indeed vanished. I still have mine, though. I mean, not that I believe that it's going to kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all. By the way, where is Miss I? I couldn't protect her. Oh. Well, thank goodness you at least were able to make it back safely. That's all Yasuoka says, but her eyes betray how she really feels. They are filled with a deep sadness. Oh, poor girl. But being sad over it won't bring her back. Come, shake it off. On the other hand, Hiro seems totally fine. She probably doesn't care much about other people other tthan herself. More importantly, Mr. Yoshiki, did Zakawa have anything on her? You mean this? I pull the old map out of my bag. Yes, that's it. It's an important family heirloom. Hiro snatches the map out of my hand without even so much as a thank you. I guess you deserve a reward. Have this instead. She takes a purple notebook from her coat. The color is different, but the design matches the red notebook we found in the shelter. It's Zukawa's diary. It was in her room. It looks like she was still sane when she wrote in it. I take the notebook from her. It seems Miss Zu was interested in that map of yours, Miss Hiro. Could you tell us more about it? No. It's basically just a treasure map. Well, now I want to know even more. The clock begins to chime. It's almost dawn. Everyone should go get some sleep. You can use any room on the second floor. Thank you. That would be lovely. Also Yasuoka, you must leave the mansion tomorrow. There's no need for you to stay here now that your mark is gone. Oh dear. Are you telling me to leave you and Miss Hiro here by yourselves? Please don't joke. Sai specifically requested my assistance. I'm grateful, really. Those who have escaped the mark should return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Saya, and Mary's as well. But Yasuoka, I'd like you to help out another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenon field. Can you research the mark with your knowledge and connections? An investigation like this is beyond me. I know practically zero about spirits. This is the only thing I could think of. If Mary was still here, it'd be different, but... Yasuoka stares at me silently. I stare right back into her eyes, not turning away. Fine. I'll leave the legwork to the young. I'll do what I can to help. I'm counting on you. Of course, I won't let you down. Her voice and posture exudes confidence and reliability. I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller. However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted. Good night. Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay? Not that I care. I thought you didn't believe in the Mark's curse because it's unscientific. Of course, there's no way in hell I'd believe something like that. But it's also true that I haven't found solid proof to deny it either. And Miss Yakuoka's mark really did up and disappear. So I'm decided to stay here and see how this plays out. That's all. It's the truth. I can see she's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified of the supernatural. Oh well. I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow too. Are you talking about the map? Yeah. It's of an underground shelter in each city. The only way Zukawa found that shelter was because of this map. Not sure why she'd be eager for an old map of a facility that has to be 50 years old. It's a secret. It's possible that whatever turns Zukawa into a monster is down there in the shelter. What do you mean? I've already told you that I have no intention of giving you any details. I'm tired too, so I'm going to bed. Okay, lady. Hiro makes her way upstairs to the rooms. The end of our last conversation swirls around in my head. The shelter, army, Zukawa transforming, and the deja vu I felt down in the shelter. What does it all mean? It's no use. My brain is so tired that the words are just repeating nonsensely over and over. I can't get my thoughts in order. May as well go to bed for now. New info was added to the spirit file. The road to madness. Other. Okay. Let's take a look at Miss Sue's information. The spirit footsteps chase after us. Come what may, I need to use the tools information I find. Then we need an effective against animals. Heat, light, sound. Snakes react to heat, and music is sometimes used to control animals. I also heard that the loud noises at close range can be deadly. There must be a way. I looked through the diary Hiro found in Zukawa's room. It holds her thoughts from her human days and offers glimpses into events that led up to her transformation. She repeatedly asked her parents and teachers why she was human. Soon her peers shunned her. Zukawa was exceedingly intelligent but hated people. On the other hand, she loved animals, gathering many and keeping them hidden while she cared for them in the abandoned house. To her surprise, she eventually fell in love with someone, but when she confessed, he said he didn't like people who reeked of animals. That night, the abandoned house burned down in a fire. The diary never mentioned the cause of the fire, but I remember something about a fire in, oh right, Zukawa's red notebook. The school science lab, her paradise with her beloved animals, also burned down in a fire. That's a weird coincidence. The diary moves past her youth to her time as a researcher after she left the school. That's when she and Hiro worked at the same place. I hate people, she wrote every day. The hatred solidified when she met MH. MH is probably Hiro. She pretended to get along with her colleague, but the diary lays out her overwhelming hatred of people, especially Hiro. The only interest she took in Hiro's biological research was the human experiment to enhance human abilities and strength. She desired to corroborate every questionable human experiment, even saying she would be a test subject herself. There's no mention of where she learned all this information, but there are some familiar scribbles on the end of the diary. Army, manhole, underground, shelter, MH's map, Azura. Bet MH's map is the one Zukawa stole from Hiro at the shelter. The woman in white with the Buddha statue. Zukawa going in and out of the shelter. Something in there must have turned her into Miss Zu. Aizen, Asura. It must connect to the statue somehow. The diary ends with these words, the previous world war. With the Buddha's wisdom, I'll no longer be an abhorrent human, body and soul, barriers broken, open the door to a new world. Let's see, we'll save. Hell yeah. And then go over here. Look at that. We finished chapter 4 today, so we will do chapter 5 and 6 next week. We'll do chapter 5 on Friday, and then we'll do chapter 6 on Saturday. Next stream will be Tears of the Kingdom on Monday. I will be streaming it horizontal over on Twitch and vertical on YouTube. If you're interested in Tears of the Kingdom, we are near the end. We will be trying on, don't know which day. But I think we're going to try to push to finish this coming week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I still need to get the 4th Sage. And then there's like a missing ring. There's probably a 5th one, honestly. You look at Link's hand, or this hand. He has 5 rings, and we're missing 2. So, I have suspicions. I always have suspicions, you know? But yeah, we'll be back on Monday. I haven't decided what game to play after Spirit Hunter. We should probably do put some votes up. I could probably put some votes up for the next game I play after Spirit Hunter. I'll probably do the votes over on Threads and on my Twitch. Trying to get like people vote more over there. So some of you Twitch people come over here to YouTube and watch me. But I have different audiences on pretty much both sides. So anyways, I'll see you all around. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you can be notified the next time I go live. And I will hopefully see you all around. Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and evening, and whatever time of day it is for you, honestly. Goodbye.